Go na.
Okay, game, let's get back to the discussion ng class participation. For the benefit of those classes that I cannot attend in face-to-face, no? I have recorded this, okay, with the help of 4 team. Okay, palakpakan natin yung mga 4. Okay, so ito yung discussion ng class attendance. Ang gigrigan talaga natin kung ilan lang talaga yung pinasok. Okay. Kung pitong, ilan to? 7 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pag 7, edi 100. 7 divided by 7 times 6 plus 40. Isang absent, 91. Dalawang absent, 83. Tatlong absent, 74. And then, pagka sa online, 10% lang ang pinasok, pointed. 0.80, itotal yung attendance, 5.90, divided by 7 times 60 plus 40 equals 91. Officers, please back up yung tracker natin, okay? Back up ang tracker. Wala naman sasabi sa online yung mga late na pumasok. Mga pa-attendance po, nagugulo kasi no? Nakaka-iglap ng usapan, yung mga ganun. So, yun na yung mga mali detection na sa amin sa discussion na sabi, unusual, o actually usual, na yun parang normal na may ganong estudyante. So, i-refrain na natin yung ganon. Okay po, sa class participation, I will get the average ng attendance score ng average ng quiz 1, 2, 3, and 4. Average ng attendance quiz 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yun yung class participation. Okay? As much as possible, wag nang mag-special exam. Hindi nyo ako matatagpuan kasi 1 to 2 lang yung free time ko. Paano kung hindi kayo available mo? And masyado kayong may stress lalo. Baka hindi malimutan yun yung mga kailangan yung sagutan. No? Kung kailan naka-schedule, kung may trabaho, mag-leave, mag-undertime, attend kung kailan naka-schedule, and attend on time. Pag 8:38 nandito na. Sayang yung effort na pagpunta nyo tapos hindi kayo tatanggap na accommodate ng proctor. No? Okay po, clear tayo. Now, let's proceed dun sa ating syllabus. Week 1, introduction ng course, and then yung relation ng management to business intelligence. Ang week 2, data mining, concepts and application, and then week 3, introduction to warehousing. But before we go on to the week 2 and week 3 topic, let us have a quick review of what we have discussed last meeting. Ano nga yung 4 primary functions of management? 4 primary functions of management. Ito yun, no? Yung acronym na to. P stands for planning. Okay, planning. How about yung O? Ano yung O? Okay, organizing ito. Yung L. Sino nagpaplano? Sino nag-organize? Okay, ano to? Leading. Leading. Okay, ito. Puro mga verb yan. Ano to? C. O yun, controlling. May narinig ako dyan. Controlling. These are the 4 primary functions of management. What management function involves setting goals and deciding on best course of action? Anong management function yun? Planning. Ano last name yung nasulat ng planning? Fortaleza. Next, which management function focuses on managing resources and tasks to achieve the plan? Ano yun? Okay, organizing. Which management function is motivating and directing ng team to work on the goals? Siyempre, easy na lang nagkita. Sabi niya, controlling. Wala ba yung tanong ko, controlling? Wait lang, pag-uwi natin yung tanong. Okay, para hindi naman masyadong obvious na alam namin sagot. What is the role of controlling in the management function? Nasa harap niyo yung sagot. Start with the letter M. Ano yung nasa harap na start with the letter M? Monitor. Pagka-monitoring, hindi ko yung magmo-monitor ng mga progress. Anong last name ko ng sagot?
Bisnar.
Ikaw yung magmo-monitor ng mga progress and making adjustments to stay on track. Okay? And next question, how policy connects to how policy connects to business intelligence? Ano yung connection niyan? Business intelligence, plays a crucial role, no? Plays a crucial role in strengthening these functions. Okay? Ano yung ginagawa ng BI na? Meron namang echo. Transform raw data into actionable information. And these insights are, helping the manager, no, to make better decisions. Okay? Yun yung use ng BI. Ang BI kasi, di ba, according to sa description natin, ng course description ng first meeting natin, is what? It is all about mga BI tools, na mga applications that helps us in transforming yung raw data into actionable insights. But not only that, in our course, it will help you also, or it will prepare you to become a decision maker. Good or better decision maker. Paano ginagawa? Yun ang aralin natin. Paano ba gagawin yung maging better decision maker ka? You are a good decision maker already, but if you want it to be better, no, in making decisions, BI will help you. No, BI and management will help you. What is KPI? Ano yung KPI nga? Key Performance Indicator. Yung KPI is a measurable value. Number siya, di ba? Number siya that shows about different areas of the management, no? How it shows different area of the company, no? How they are performing. Ano yung, halimbawa, sa customer service, nakalagay doon 85%. Yung point, no, ng customer service maganda. So, yun yung example sa sales, ano yung KPI ng sales. Yung revenue, makikita mo din yun. No? Revenue, profit margin, customer service, at saka yung technology. Yung pinakita ko sa inyo dati, ano tawag na sa pinakita ko sa inyo dati? Yung visual display of KPIs, isa lang yun. Nandun yung revenue, yung profit margin, yung customer service, at technology. Ang tawag doon? Yun yung tinitingnan ni manager for them to make quick decision. Alam mo, nakita niya na yung customer service na naging 70% na. Dahil nakita niya na yun lang tinitingnan niya, yung letter B na yun, start with the letter B. Sabihin niya, ay mag-promo na tayo, ano na natin yung mga customers natin tumababa na. Anong tawag doon sa visual display na yun? Start with the letter D, A, S, H. Dashboard. Okay. Ulit. Letter O, Fortaleza. Okay. Thank you. So that is our review from past discussion. Let's move on to week 2 and week 3 topics. Data mining concepts and applications explained at the end of the topic discussion. You will be able to explain data mining and its applications. Introduction to data warehousing. At the end of the topic discussion, you will be able to define data warehousing and explain its components. Move on to data mining. Pag sinabing data mining, it is a process of extracting. Inuukuha natin yung mga useful, mahalagang pattern. Okay, bakit kaya kailangan nyo? Di ba sabi, BI lets you become a better decision maker. Malaki ang role ng mga pattern, useful pattern in making decisions. No? Sa data mining, ina-extract natin yung useful patterns or predictions from large amounts of data using statistical, machine learning, and visualization. Okay? So, dito, data yung minimina natin, hindi dito. So, that's how important is data, no? We can associate it to the importance of code. Ganun din siya, no? Minimina natin in-extract. We have key data mining concepts. 5 yan. Let's have first yung dalawa. Classification and clustering. Pag sinabing classification is supervised learning. Ano yung supervised learning? You already know the group. Kilala ko yung mga spam, kilala ko yung mga hindi spam. E tinuturo ko sa computer, mga spam yung ganito, ihiwalay mo na yan. Yung mga hindi lang na spam ang ilagay mo sa inbox ko. No. Alam ko yung group, kilala ko yung mga spam group. Itinuturo ko sa computer, ihiwalay ang spam group. Yun yung example ng classification. Another, yung doktor. Tinuruan tayo ng doktor para malaman kung sino yung mga persons with diabetes. No. So, ibig sabihin, alam na natin, kilala na natin yung mga group of people na may diabetes because of the symptoms. Nakuha nyo? Alam na natin, we already know about the group. Alam na natin, kilala na natin sila. Pero dito, hindi. Wala tayong idea. Sino ba sila? Sino ba yung mga budget shoppers? Sino ba yung mga luxury buyers? Sino ba yung seasonal buyers? Ang may alam dito yung computer lang mag-isa. Siya yung nagka-cluster by itself. Unsupervised. Supervised. Ito supervised, ito unsupervised. Nakita niyo yung difference? Okay. So yun yung difference nun. Dito, malalaman lang natin na luxury buyers sila pag na-obserbahan na natin sila. Pero dito, hindi pa natin sila tawag dito, alam na natin na may diabetes or alam na natin yung mga group na spam yan, spam. Dito hindi. Okay, mga cluster lang natin sila. Actually, yung computer ang nagka-cluster na talaga dito. Supervised. No, wala tayong idea sa mga sino sa inyo. Hindi ko alam kung sino sa inyo. Yung budget shoppers. No, okay? Luxury buyers and seasonal buyers. Let's move on to association rule. What do you mean by association rule? From the term association. Okay? It is finding relationship between variables in large data sets. Example, kapag bumili ka ng tinapay, bibili ka ba ng palaman? Okay. Oo naman, ma'am. Siyempre, gusto na kumain ng may palaman. Sabi, 70% of the buyers ng bread, bibili din ng palaman. Siyempre, di ba? Yun yung tinatawag market basket analysis. No? Yun yung association rule. So, kung halimbawa, mag-work ka sa isang supermarket, you can suggest to your supervisor yung arrangement ng mga product para mas malaki yung sales. No, pag tigitin mo yung may association, di ba, yung bread, tapos nandun yung butter, ang gawin mo, ilipat po natin yung tabi natin sa bread para mas marami tayong sales. Ganon. Nakuha nyo? Yun yung association rule. Sige, let's review. What are the three data mining mining concepts? Concepts tayo ang classification, clustering, association, rule mining. Let's proceed to the next two data mining concepts. Ano yung next two data mining concepts? Regression. Sabi mo, wow, parang nakakatakot yung word. No, parang ang lalim ng ibig sabihin. Regression. But, this just means na you can guess a number, okay? Ang regression is, it helps you guess a number by based on the patterns from the past data. Halimbawa, you want to know how much a house will cost. So you look at the old data about houses, where they are, how big they are, how old they are, and use that to predict the price of your new house. Nakita mo, ay, 1 million itong gantong bahay, okay, kailangan ko ng 2 million kasi gusto ko mas malaki dyan, mas maganda, gano'n, ngayon. You can guess a number by looking at, or by looking at yung patterns from the past data. That is regression. Okay, may question ako. Based on regression, can you guess kung magkano yung kikitain mo sa September? Merry Christmas. Can you guess kung magkano yung kikitain mo sa September? Based on regression. Yes. So, sino yung sumagot ng yes?
Bayamos.
Bayamos. Bayamos. Tama? Bayamos. Sabi diba, you can guess a number by looking at the past data. Okay, sabi niya, oo, kaya huhulaan ma'am kung magkano kita ito September. Sabi niya, yes. Ang sunod na tanong doon, paano?